All right, y'all. So I'm gonna try my best to not make this too preachy and too long, but take heed to these words though.
Like my folks, they was giving me chores and give me little petty dollars like to clean up the crib. They got to the point where like they were running out of dollars to give me, so I was like, man, I'm going down there and pump some gas. Damn. All right.
So when it comes to hood life, it's a message and it's a meaning behind it, even how this whole thing got started. This interview took place like right before the whole drill wave, and I just want to say, first of all, rest in peace, peace in paradise. I'm not sure if bro was Muslim, but if he was, please keep his name and y'all du'as. I definitely send prayers to, his whole family, his friends, his whole community, because just going off of the conversation, bro had like a big heart for real. You could tell, like
I got, like I'm a friendly one when it comes to like, you know what I'm saying. We ain't got no bad blood. Like I could be real cool. You know what I'm saying. So like, I'm cool with everybody, even if they don't each other in my neighborhood. I'm cool with them. So it's like when I do, everybody come together. So like, I kind of feel like I'm starting to bring.
Zigg was ahead of his time. Like he was one of them artists where it's like, I would have bet my money that for sure he would have been successful in the music business, only because he understood the music business. He grinded, he developed his own sound, he had his community, and just sometimes these guys be hot, but they be nuts. So it'd be like they not like her as a person, but it wasn't like that with Youngin, bro. Just off of the conversation alone, I want y'all to really take heed to this interview. Really pay attention to the things that he said. Pay attention to his stories and his struggles. Pay attention to him admitting his flaws and his faults as a youngin. You can really be wise and learn from the mistakes of others. So,
what to do, what not to do, what to say in certain little interviews like this. You know what I'm saying? Artist development, like still, like no matter how big of an artist you is, I feel like you still gonna go through it. You know what I'm saying?
So how was the ball career? Was you nice?
I was alright, you know what I'm saying? I knew who I could go at, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a couple, you know what I'm saying? I knew who I could go at, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, couple leagues, I'm like, I'm cool over here, you know what I'm saying? I could contend for MVP, not get MVP, but I could contend.
Just take heed, because I feel like this interview, like, he just was so genuine. He really gave it up for real, and was, like, he wasn't bragging about the things he'd been through. He was speaking about them as in a sense of regret, like, damn, you feel me? Now that he a little older, so.
Got too old for that shit. I felt like I was too old, 14, little ass kid, that felt like I'm too old to ask a lady for her bags. I want to sell Reggie.
If you young boy, if you in your teens, 15, or you got a chance, or you ain't really always knee deep in it, bro, try to take heed to the words. And you also can learn as an artist just off of his conversation and him actually. But like I said, man, rest in peace to Zigg, Money, throwback interview. Man, it's crazy, bro. So much talent, man. But rest in peace. Prayers to his whole family, the whole 5th Street, the whole project, South Philly. You know what I'm saying?
Let up. Listen, all that shit led up to me getting shot. Me hustling for sneakers just so I could look fly in the games, then turn into the.
Tell me what you know about the hood life.
Yeah, you ready? Go ahead, bro.
Yeah, man. So you already know, man. We tuned in with one of the top youngins in the city, man, making a lot of noise out there. Well, introduce yourself to the people.
ZM5, voice of the trenches, coming out of South Philly.
Fact. So you from South Philly, man. How was it like coming up, you know what I'm saying, in South Philly as a youth?
I mean, it was cool, you know what I'm saying? Like, I had the right people around me growing up, so it was like I seen what I had to do, you know what I'm saying? It ain't like I had bad leading the way, you know what I'm saying? So it was like, I was cool, you know what I'm saying? I knew what to do and what not to do.
Fact. So like, how old was you when you first started the music?
I got shot like 2015. I started music like right after I got shot in like 2015. So I was like 2015. I was 15, going on 16. So it was like, yeah, like I was 15, 16, 2015. I started.
Damn. So like, all right. So back it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? What was going on around that time? Cause that's a young age, especially to like get shot. And so how was it like? You know what I'm saying, around that time period?
It was life changing because like that was around the time where as though I didn't know if I wanted to play ball or like be in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Because like I thought I was selling a little drugs, so it was like I thought I had that going on. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, damn, like I really wasn't. I wasn't where I wanted to be in my mind. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I was like still like going to practice, but I had drugs on me going to practice. So it was like I didn't know if I wanted to go do this or be on some positive shit. So when I got shot, it stopped me from playing ball because my foot started f***ing up. So it was like it just forced me over there like that way. Like it just got pulled in. Like come on, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it was like that shit was just that.
So how was the ball career? Was you nice?
I was alright, you know what I'm saying? I knew who I could go at, you know what I'm saying? Like, there's a couple, you know what I'm saying? I knew who I could go at, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, couple leagues, I'm like, I'm cool over here, you know what I'm saying? I could contend for MVP. Not get MVP, but I could contend.
No,
you know
no,
fact, I was cool.
man.
Where did I saw that?
So, as far as like now, you know what I'm saying, current date, do you have like, does ball still influence you in the music at all, anything like that?
No, like not at all. Like none of my homies even stuck with it. Like we I'm talking about we bought every day. So it was like, nah. I just rap. Like I just be the rap shit. Like everything that I did growing up, that shit like changed my life. You feel what I'm saying? So it was like I just rap about what I seen coming up.
Fact. Alright, so can you remember the time when you wrote your first rap?
Yeah. I ain't even write that shit. I took that. I had everybody in school thinking that was my shit.
Well, I think you said it to me.
I had everybody in school thinking my shit. I got the line, baseline run, one wrong move, I bang like LeBron. Everybody thought that was my shit. That was some old head from down my way. Clips. That was pick. I couldn't hang with niggas. I couldn't hang with niggas if I that was my way of hang. I found my friends like that. Yeah, we can hang with us, you know, I rap. Not even my shit.
So like around what year was that? Like how old was you when that?
12, bro. Like what year was Pick start coming down the way? Like when he was like, I was like 12, bro. Like 11.
So like 12, 11, 12, you started, you know what I'm saying, start
12, 11, because y'all ain't even moved in yet. 12,
I know you moved in.
No, but I'm talking about Pick ain't even moved in yet. Right. I was like 12, 11.
So like, was you influenced by like that that DVD era at all? You feel me? From all the spitters like that?
Yeah, I was because like my mom from South Philly, right? My dad from South Philly too, but my grandma, she lived out like the Logan area, North Philly. You know what I'm saying? So it was like when I would go up there, they would have a computer on, my uncles and they had a computer on and shit, and I'd be watching it, and they be like, they watching all the battles, like they go on YouTube, pull up everything. So like I was, and it was like old heads from down my way that was doing a little battle rap. So I was influenced by that shit. I got a little bit of that in me.
Fair. Who was some of your favorite ones from back then, you know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, NH was my man.
Reed
was alright. With one Reed joint, but NH was my man. Like I felt hot. Flu was hot too. Flu from down my way. Shout out Flu.
Money yes.
Yeah, Money yes. They was hot too. Like a lot of cats from down my way. Torch, Kill, the driver. You know what I'm saying? Everybody down my way. Toner, Buck. You know what I'm saying? So it was like it was old heads down my way doing that shit. But as far as though like the ones that like had the crazy names around the city and all that shit.
I know what you're saying.
NH was my guy.
So talk about like South Philly a little bit, because you know like every part of the city different. You feel me? Every part got its own culture and that. So like how was it South Philly as far as you coming up and your perspective of it as far as the culture?
I mean, like I can only tell you the culture of my hood, Fifth Street. You know what I'm saying? So it was like our culture. Like we came up like it was like whatever state go on down there, stay down there. So if I ain't really like all the cats that was from like the other parts of South Philly and shit, like the deeper end and shit, I don't really know too much about all they traditions and shit. I just know about our tradition, you get what I'm saying? And like we was never like at one point the stories I got, we was stick together, but then it was like it got to a point where it was like people wasn't sticking together. That was the downfall of our hood. But now like it's kind of changing because like I got like I'm a friendly motherfucker when it comes to like, you know what I'm saying, we ain't got no bad blood, like I could be real cool, you know what I'm saying? So like I'm cool with everybody, even if they don't each other in my neighborhood, I'm cool with them. So it's like when I do shit, everybody come together. So like I kind of feel like I'm starting to bring motherfuckers together.
So do you feel like as far as like, you know what I'm saying, the music, that's bringing more shit together as far as like, because now you got like, you bringing more of a light to y'all hood and more, you know what I'm saying, people and artists are seeing. So you think like the music got something to do with that?
Yeah, because that's the motivation. That's the drive. You get what I'm saying? Like, that's my whole thing. Like they gonna f with me as a person, but like when I got if they f with me and I'm putting my mind to something, they obviously see that I like doing something. They gonna f with it and they gonna rock with it. So yeah, like I got motherfuckers who don't even like each other wearing. You get what I'm saying? They fucking around running to each other with my own shit on. You feel what I'm saying? But it's like, I don't know. I don't want to speak too much on that, but
I feel you.
like yeah, I bring my together. For sure.
Bridging the gap.
Uh-huh.
Bridging that gap.
Mm-hmm.
So you start with the music as far as 12, just on some around with the shit.
Yeah.
When did you like really buckle down? Like yo, like
2015.
2015.
I couldn't play ball no more. Like ball was my thing. Like I used to go to the YMCA every day. Like eat, sleep, YMCA. You know what I'm saying? Like I used to. It was to the point where though like I ain't had no ball sneaks. This when the hustle came in me. Like my ball sneaks was like dick one time. And I just had to get some new joints. Like my folks, they was giving me chores and shit, give me little petty dollars and shit, like to clean up the crib. And it got to the point where like they running out of dollars to give me. So I was like, man, I'm going down there and pump some gas. Damn. All right, I got a game. I'm gonna pump some gas before the game. And I make this amount. I can run and get them sneaks real quick. Now I'm balling with some nice sneaks on. I ain't even getting in the game. You get what I'm saying? I ain't even getting in. I'm riding the bench looking fresh as shit. Fresher than everybody because I was pumping gas. I was helping with bags. Yeah, I was hustling. I was doing me. Then that's when, got too old for that shit. I felt like I was too old. 14, little ass kid that felt like I'm too old to ask a lady for her bags. I want to sell Reggie.
Fact. So you start buckling down after you got shot and shit like that.
Yeah, but look, all that shit led up. Listen, all that shit led up to me getting shot. Me hustling for sneakers. Just so I could look fly in the games, then turn into the fucking drugs on the type of time like I'm too old to do that. Then it's like I got shot on my way to like to do some drugs. You know what I'm saying? So it was like I was in the streets already, but I was like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. So it was like that shit was like a pull and like come on, snatch me in the water.
Fair. So how was dealing with that as far as like on the mental level of getting shot, like you know what I'm saying, and like settling into reality, like damn it, like this shit real out here. Was you more so like on the man, I'm about to hop on some shit, oh man, I got just fall back.
I still ain't give a fuck. I looked at that like I don't know, like cause I wasn't like after I got shot I start like going at the niggas who shot me. Like I was young, so it was like that shit up. Like they put nerve pain in my foot, so that showed me like it changed my life on the type of time, like how I gotta move, how I gotta walk. So it was like that was like a drastic change for me. You get what I'm saying? So it was like I still didn't care. Like I didn't realize it was real out here until 2017.
Right. Now what happened in 2017 that made you as far as like buckle down?
I came home from Glen Mills and shit. Then that's when like I started seeing changes, like motherfuckers started getting locked up for low spot. Then 2018 rolled around, like we start hitting the fan, like the street just start coming in more, like on the type time, like we older. You get what I'm saying? So you know how that shit go. Like my homie, my homie did some shit, he went away. So it's like damn, like he doing some time now. So it's like that shit fucked me up. You get what I'm saying? So it was like everything I do, that should be for him. Then later on, time passed. Like I'm watching other people, family members die. You get what I'm saying? So it's like I got brothers who family members died, and it be like it felt like they family members, my family members, but they don't really hit until like one of your brothers actually died. You get what I'm saying? So when one of my brothers died, it was like that shit was crazy. My brother's birthday was yesterday, matter of fact. Long live music.
Long live music. Long live rap. Yeah, man.
Yeah, so it was like, damn, like that's when it was like, that's 20. What did that happen in 2019? So it was like 2017, 2018, 2019. It's 2020 now. So it's like, damn, like the back-to-back years, like we just took losses. So it was like, and it'd be like over dumb shit. It don't even be no street shit. That shit just be snacks too. Flex died. Damn, Breezy died. So it was like we took some losses. So it was like. And it was like freak accidents, so it was like damn, like it wasn't even over nothing crazy.
Fair.
So it was like wake up tomorrow, some shit happen. You heard about that shit? Like you ever be like
it just become like normalized.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Even when you was a kid, like you hear about some shit happening on the news, like damn, what the fuck happened at? You get what I'm saying? Like, you be like, yeah, that shit ain't down here. Then next thing you know,
It hit home.
yeah, that shit hit right home.
So Hate Me, man. That's the big one right there.
That's the one, man. That's the hood anthem. The hood go crazy for that joint. Like, yeah, like, lift your spirit up in that. You know what I'm saying?
Fact. So how was the process making that joint?
I'm gonna keep it real, bro. I go in there. This shit's like off the top. No, like, look, I'm in the studio. It's a regular recording session.
It was me and you, right?
Yeah, you was in there. I'm in the regular recording session. I'm recording. I got this boy. His name Tay on the beat. Like, he just be sending me. I got plugged with him through my other man. So it was like, damn, he be sending me beats, just flooding me. Like, he kind of created my sound. So it was like, when I was leaving the studio, he sent me a beat. But all his beats be hot. So I'm like, yo, let me hear this joint. I tell him, I'm like, yo, let me hear this joint real quick before I leave out. That's like we in this session and I'm about to leave and he sent me a beat. I'm like, yo, let me hear it real quick. I hear it. I'm like, yo. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna pay for some extra time. Let me go in there and do this shit real quick. I do a hook, a verse, and a hook. Hook, verse, hook. You know what I'm saying? I freestyle that shit. That shit was hard. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't even mixed yet. I leave. I'm bumping that shit in the car. I'm driving, bumping that shit in the car. I'm like, damn, this joint that. I'm sending it out. Like, yo, you got one. You got one. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they always say you got one. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you never fucking know. Man, everybody, I'm like, yo, this about to be my single. Because I had some other shit that was going to be my single. So I'm like, damn, man, this shit about to be my single. I went back probably like a month later after all of you got ones and that joint that. After all that, I just went back, relayed the second verse. Because it was like, you got to put the second verse on there. We was contemplating whether if I should or not. I put like 3 verses on the second joint off the top. Just in there, black. We picked out her which one. Me and my man Watt was in there. Yeah, Watt was in there. We picked out which one. And, you know, we went with that. And then, you know, shot the video. Me and my man Ish, we was contemplating like who should shoot it. First, Ish was gonna shoot it. I don't know what happened, but then I wound up calling Slim. He referred me to Slim. He like, yo, he's either Slim or Dev. I was trying to get Dev to shoot it. Dev being Dev.
Yeah.
Dev being Dev. Bad turnaround. So I'm like, man, let me just go with Slim. But I f***ed Dev, though. I really wanted Dev to do that, you know.
Fact.
Slim put his foot in it, though.
Fact. So you talked about you said that you laid 3 different verses for the song.
Yep.
So you ain't so talk about that a little bit, because I feel like sometimes a lot of artists take away from those stages of going through artist development and recording multiple songs and doing different verses on one song and picking which one like that.
As far as though that artist development and all that, like, I feel like I developed as an artist myself. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, since I've been rapping 2015, I had a manager. So I was rapping since 2015. 2015 to 2018, I never had a manager. I was always paying for my own shit. You get what I'm saying? I'm not saying just because you got a manager, your manager pay for shit. I'm not saying that, but I was paying for my own shit, so I was always fully invested into my own self. So it was like, when I'm wasting all this money, that was basically artist development. Like, you know, finding my sound, finding motherfuckers who I fuck with, what type of beats I like. You get what I'm saying? So it was like, as time went on, as far as the recording, that was artist development. Like,
right,
you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But as in today, I still be like, I be learning more as far as though, like, how to meet motherfuckers, how to greet motherfuckers, how to take in certain what to do, what not to do, what to say in certain little interviews like this. You know what I'm saying? Artist development, like, still, like, no matter how big of an artist you is, I feel like you still gonna go through it. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, you still developing. You feel me? Cause if you plan to get bigger, you always gonna develop, bro. Cause like you getting bigger than what you was. Like, you ain't the same. You know
Facts though, no, you speaking fast and it just shows like if you stay with it and grow. Cause like I didn't know that you really was like doing it that long. I thought you kind of just had one. You feel me? But it showed that you put in the grind.
2015. I seen everybody had a turn. Like everybody, like from. I ain't even about to say no names, like, so make it seem like motherfucker over, but I seen everybody.
Right. I feel you on that one.
And I follow them. I see them. Even if I see an artist I know, I'm greeting them. I don't care. Like, yo, what's up, bro? I fuck with your shit.
So how you feel about the current Philly music scene? You know what I'm saying?
There's a bunch of talent. There's a bunch of talent. I can't say nothing about Philly right now, but it's like a lot of people be trying to be like other. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it ain't really. I ain't gonna say it, but it ain't really Philly. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me? Like, it ain't really Philly right now. So Philly we need our back. You know what I'm saying? We need our whole thing back. Philly back in the day, like, motherfuckers died to be from Philly. You know what I'm saying? Now motherfuckers be trying to, like, slide other motherfucking places and shit. Like, follow the trends that's going on other places. I'm ready to set them joints back. You know what I'm saying? I'm ready to put Philly back.
Right. You know,
old school shit. And mixed with the new school, but you know, we on some shit.
Facts though. Now, what's something that you think, as far as, because Philly got a lot of talent, bro. Like, everybody know this the land of the spitters. Kiss himself said, like, niggas need help. They send artists to Philly for help and all that shit. So, why you feel like, what do you think is holding Philly back as far as our biggest crutch?
Everybody all for themselves. Everybody all for themselves. I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna tell you that now because, like, I ain't gonna say I'm all for myself. If I come across a motherfucker that definitely ain't for me, and we trying to get to the same place, I'm all for myself when it come to him. You know what I'm saying? But if it's some genuine motherfuckers out here that I'm genuine with. You feel me? So it's like I'm rubbing off the same energy other motherfuckers give you. You give me this energy, I'm giving you the same energy. You give me this energy. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and I'm letting you play your hand first. So it's like, shit, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't about to just come out Joe Budden like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Let me see what you want. You ain't on that. I ain't on that.
I feel that.
That's how it gotta be, sad to say.
Facts. Now, 5 years from now, where you see yourself at? And before we get to that, what's some artists in the city that you try and work with, or that you willing to work with, that you want to work with, like that?
A lot of artists. It's a lot of artists I want to work with. It's a lot of artists I have worked with. So, you know, whichever one giving up a good vibe in the studio. So, I don't know. I ain't really worrying about no other artists. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm worrying about me. You feel me? Like, motherfuckers don't be genuine. So it's like, I don't really.
I feel that. Now, bonus question before we get to the last question.
What?
Where did the snaps originate in your perspective? Because, you know, SP?
My man got the best snaps in. Hold on, one more time for him. Best snaps. Hold on.
Crop that.
You know, it started.
Wrong boy.
That's raw shit though. It started. You know, some niggas in the P. You know, they. I don't know. No, I ain't gonna say that. But it started in the P though. It definitely started in the P. You got Southwest motherfuckers doing it now. Then what's doing it?
Man, everybody.
Facts though.
I don't. Yeah.
South Philly started it.
I feel that. Now, 5 years, where you see yourself at?
I can't really answer that, bro, because, like, when I was 15, I feel like I remember somebody asking me some shit like that. And I ain't where I told them I would be, so it's like, I want to be successful, though. I tell you that. I want better. I want better in 5 years. But I can't really accurately answer that, because I got a lot of shit going on that's positive, you know what I'm saying? So, like, I never know. I don't know where I'm going to be, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to be rapping. Fuck, I'm going to be on some entrepreneur shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, my mind go further than this rap shit. It's just something I'm trying to get in the door with. This shit, yeah. I got love for it too, and it's therapeutic, like I said. So it's like, this shit. I don't know where in 5 years, but hopefully somewhere successful. You know what I'm saying? But I know some motherfuckers 5 years from now, you're gonna be in jail dead. Where I come from.